I first met Mugambi Tosh at a time when I was going through a turmoil in my life. Suicide wasn't far away. Indeed, all my daily thoughts used to revolve around the most efficient way to take my worthless life. It was 2 years since my graduation from campus. I had been employed somewhere in Nairobi, and later moved to Karen when the company I worked for collapsed due to increased taxation. The ridicule of family made me move to Tharakanithi, Chagoria, where together with my mother and cousin, we embarked on the Kabandaski business, cooking lunch for Vijana wa Boda Boda. Business wasn't so good, and that coupled with the stresses of life, were taking a toll on me and my mental status. It was during this time that God sent an angel who brought Tosh, another angel, into my life. One evening on the Meru Bridge, while contemplating of jumping into the path of a speeding lorry, my phone rang. It was the principal to my former high school, Nkubu. I was intrigued. Why would Nicholas be calling me? It was years since we had spoken last. 3 years. I picked up the phone. He was just checking up on me. I told you, he is an angel. He asked what I was doing with my life. I told him I was doing a little business and music. He had once contracted me to perform in Kuba High School, so he was a huge fan. He inquired about the music, to which I answered that I was readying an album. I'm also launching my new resort, known as the Ostrich Bistro, on December. Perhaps you can come and launch your album then. The truth is, I had tons of written music, but no means to produce them. I didn't tell him that, however. I just acquired the necessary software and began teaching myself how to produce. Over the next few weeks, Nicholas introduced me to his friend, Tosh. He worked as a Red Cross head MT Kenya. He was also a board member to the Kenya Ari Insurance and Kuba High School. Nick asked him to become the guest of honor, and he agreed. That is how Tosh was. He was the sweetest human around. On the day of the album launch, Tosh arrived before the other guests. He was always punctual. We had fun, tons of fun. At midnight, Tosh took the microphone. ABD gave a speech that keeps me going till to date. He explained how he rose from a simple semi-educated policeman, his journey on educating himself while working, to finally heading Red Cross MT Kenya. He capped it with Eliud Kipchoge's adage, "An eye man is limited." I thought that was all, but Tosh called me to the front. He took a bundle of cash from his pocket and asked me to count it. It was 10,000. The generosity of Tosh seriously turned my life around. One day I will tell you how that 10K gave me a lifeline. Indeed, what appears as little to you might mean the world to someone else. Tosh gave me 10K from the bottom of his heart, and that saved my life. The world shall miss you, Tosh. We shall miss an angel, agreeing to be the chaperone of a little boy you have never met, and topping it all by giving your 10,000 shillings is not something that happens daily. I later caught him and asked him if he was okay with me showing the world his generosity by sharing the video of him giving me that money. Kijana wangu, neno linasema mkono wa kulia ukipeana wa kushoto haufai kujua. That was Tosh. Someday, I might share the video so that it can immortalize him. I watch it when I need a reminder that good people exist. Rest with the angels, Tosh.